welcome back. I'm Jacqueline. Welcome here if it's your first time. Thanks for being here. We're going to be diving into the Midnight Mermaid collection from Wet n Wild today. I was not sent this, I spent my own hard-earned money on it, and I picked up a few different pieces. If you're confused as to why I have eyeshadow on, I gotta break some bad news. I found out upon further inspection after filming my haul that the only ingredient listing I didn't check was for this liquid metallic eyeshadow, and sure enough, guess what's in there? That means I can't use it. I'm highly allergic to castor oil, and unfortunately, I had a bit of a meltdown this morning because I'm realizing that companies are putting this in everything. It's becoming more prominent in skincare. It's becoming more prominent in lots of different makeup products. It used to just be lip products that I had to be really hyper aware of. But now it seems to be everything. I've had the issue with foundations. I've had the issue with concealers, with eye products, with lip products, with mascaras, with eyeliners. You name it, I've found castor oil in it. I'm not going to be putting this on my eyes. It is not worth an allergic reaction. No beauty product is. So I'm going to be returning this to be able to get something useful with my money. However, we still have two different products to try out from the line that shouldn't cause any sort of allergic reaction for me. And one of them, you may have guessed because my lips are bare, is the Metallic Liquid Catsuit Liquid Lipstick. This is in the shade Coral Crown. It's the kind of more bronzy orangey shade of the two. There's also kind of a deeper rusty red shade as well. I forget the name of that one at the moment. I thought this would be a really cool shade to try out, so I went pretty neutral with the eye makeup so that this could kind of star. I'm also not highlighted yet, which is very weird for me to be all matte. Well, not all matte. My blush has a little bit of glow in it. If you're wondering, this is Wet n Wild's Apricot in the middle of the Wet n Wild, or the Color Icon blushes. I'm just stumbling over my words today. It's just one of those days. I also have this lovely thing to test out. This gorgeous Midnight Moon highlighting bar. I have not broken the seal on this. Let me work on that for a second. By the way, if you hear really disgusting noises in the background, my chihuahuas are doing their very bizarre grooming ritual where they clean each other's faces and ears and stuff. So really hope you can't hear that, but I certainly can. Oh, wow. Okay. So let me just show you. I picked up one that has like the flimsiest packaging ever. So it's like barely hanging on. It like, that's really flimsy. Even for Wet n Wild, it's flimsy, is why I'm showing it to you. Not because I'm trying to harp on them, but because it's unusual. Like even the little gold bar that was limited edition has sturdier packaging than this. It's still kind of like squeaks, but only because there was a mirror hidden behind the product itself. So this is our highlighter. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure if you can see or not, but it looks like a mermaid tail. So there's all the scales and there's her little like fin. So it legitimately looks like a mermaid. That's so exciting. I'm going to touch it over here because I don't want to ruin the design yet. Touching it right there. Oh my God. That's insane. I mean, it really does look like fish scales. Like it's like kind of blue-green and kind of gold. Ooh. That's insane. Okay, let me make a bigger swatch because that is not sufficient for our makeup junkie purposes. There we go. Ooh. That is cool. I'm excited to try this on. We'll do this first and then the lip color. I'm really, really glad I found this. And I had one of those moments where I was like, should I buy another one so that I never run out of this? Because you know I'm obsessed with mermaids, but, well, maybe you don't know that, but I love mermaids. But I actually left the second one of this highlight in the store that I found it in because I figured someone who is looking for this collection is going to be as excited as I was to stumble across it. That just made me so much happier than the thought of having a backup. So I left it there. But I hope you can appreciate that. If that if that feeling, if you really identify with that feeling of just wanting someone else to be happy rather than just being selfish, let me know down below. I still gotta break into the liquid lipstick. Gosh dang it. Okay, that was easier than I expected. Let's swatch the liquid lipstick. And this is gonna be the same kind of applicator as their other liquid lipsticks, the little chair guy that we've seen before. Look at that. I mean, that's beautiful. I'm excited. That's gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna re-dip this. Wow. I think I do have to re-dip. And it looks just a little patchy on the bottom, so I'm gonna it's starting to dry. I'm just gonna try to keep my lips kind of spread to let this dry evenly and not settle, hopefully. Looks so funny seeing myself talk without moving my lips. While that continues to dry, let's apply some of this highlighter. So I've got it here. Oh, see how flimsy it is? I can't even like hold it open very well. I'm gonna take my Real Techniques setting brush. I just clean this so that there will be no interference. I'm trying to dab in there gently so I don't disrupt the pattern in there, but I still wanna coat my brush really well. Just dusted it off a little bit. I'm gonna grab my hair. Whoa. Wow, that's very yellow. If you're cool toned, this is probably gonna look like garbage because it's very, very strong yellow undertone. Ooh, girl. That's nuts. Like, it doesn't... When I turn to the side, it doesn't look like I have a dark stripe there, which is unusual for something this intense. Usually that back pigment just means that there's going to be kind of a shadow when you turn your head and it's not hitting the light. I'm just trying to carefully graze some over my brow bone without ruining my brows. Wow. I mean, that's just so intense, guys. Like, look at nothing. Wha-bam. That's a lot. Okay. I mean, that's so freaking pretty. I don't know how it's gonna look when I put it on the rest of my face, just because of how much color there kind of is involved. I really like it. I applied too much on this side, so I am gonna blend that out here in a second with my setting powder brush. Let's see how crazy this looks on my nose. Honestly, surprisingly not bad. Just for reference, my undertone is more neutral leaning cool, so I do have some yellow to my skin, is why I can wear golds and that sort of thing, but my skin tone is very neutral, is why I've had my hair every color of the rainbow, because I can. It's also why I like experimenting with makeup, because it's hard to screw up on a neutral skin tone, you know? Just want to put a little on this liquid lipstick because it got really dark. I mean, I like this. I feel like this is as crazy out there weird a color of highlight as I could wear on like a normal day basis, because while it does have a little bit of green to that gold, it's not strong enough to make it look green. So this is my powder brush I used today, so I'm gonna kind of blend over that. just because I don't like having stripy highlight. This is a lot of times a step that is left out of my filming process just because I'm high maintenance and not everyone requires this, but a lot of times my final step of my makeup is just taking my setting brush and blending all the colored powders on my face one last time, just to make them look really diffused and seamless. I would rather look airbrushed than risk looking kind of patchy anywhere. Oh, I forgot to put this on my inner corner. Let's do that really quick. Been using this kind of bigger pencil brush from an old Sonia Kashuk brush set lately for my inner corner. I don't know if she sells this set anymore. I did purchase it a very long time ago. So I'm just taking a little bit of that highlight right here. If you ever want to make your makeup look a little more cohesive, the way to do that in a very subtle way is to use your face highlight as your inner corner and brow bone highlight. If I haven't mentioned that before, I can't recall. I do that a lot, rather than picking out a separate highlight for your inner corner. Why not pick one that ties in with everything you already have going, you know? Ooh, girl. I like it. I really like this highlighter. I'm so glad I found this. Okay. Sorry, I just dried my hair, so I keep trying to make sure there's no parts that aren't curly. And checking to make sure it's all doing what it's supposed to. Can I have a close-up here? So it looks like there's little micro shimmers in that highlight, which were also in the limited edition gold bar. So I'm not entirely surprised by that. They are kind of a little bit borderline glittery. Like you can see that there are some glitters here on my face where I blended that. I can see them. Little glitters sitting on my cheek. But I did have some shimmer in the blush that I was already wearing. Some of it may be that I'm seeing. I doubt it. I really think it's from this highlighter because I wear this blush a lot. But it's not glittery to the point where it turns me off. For me, the highlights that turn me off as far as glitter contributing to them are the Physicians Formula shimmer bricks. Those are terrible. I mean, in my opinion, those are terrible. The like nude or the warm nude or the natural nude, that 12-piece thing of all different shades that you can use double as like eyeshadow and highlight, and that way you can adjust your tone of the highlight. I hate those because they have a lot of little glitters in them that slowly migrate down the face throughout the day. That is why I don't do glitter highlights. However, the glitter that's in this really reminds me of the glitter that's in the Holly Gold Head, which was the limited edition gold bar highlighter they released last year for Christmas. I believe 2016 holiday season was when that launched. I am not dissatisfied with that highlighter, though it is a little more glittery than I would make it if I were the one designing it. It doesn't detract from my makeup or increasingly detract from my makeup as the day goes on. That's why I avoid glittery highlighters. This glittery formula does not have that effect for me, at least if it's consistent with the other formula that I already own. I will update you guys on that, on how I feel after I've worn this today and see if that's consistent with what I've experienced from Wet n Wild thus far. Quick side note on this liquid lipstick. The difference between this metallic liquid lipstick and their traditional catsuit liquid lipsticks is that this shimmer is not transfer proof. I kissed the back of my hand, you can see right here, and there's just a faint mark. It's not so much the color as it is kind of the shimmer over the top. And then I had my husband come over and kiss me to make sure it didn't transfer onto him. And there was no color transfer. There was a little bit of shine that transferred. And just for complete full disclosure, I did put a little bit of the highlight at the top of my Cupid's bow and on the center of this lip for a little more dimension. It's not sticky like the L'Oreal one that I also like, but it's not so transfer proof that it's sucking the life out of my lips right now. If you guys have any additional questions about these products that I can answer for you, please let me know in the comments down below. I would be happy to do that for you. I believe, just to go over the pricing of things so that you are aware, I believe that the Liquid Catsuit Liquid Lipstick was either $4.99 or $5.99. This, I believe, was $7 or $8 for the highlight. So it is a little bit bigger. It is a little bit more than their previous limited edition highlighters, which I believe were all $5. This one is a bigger pan, and with the embossing that they've done, it makes sense to me that they're charging a little bit more. It's upgraded packaging. They've never done silver packaging before. It is just the lid, but still. I think they're both worth it, in my opinion, based on what I know of the regular matte liquid lipsticks. I think this is going to wear very well. However, I will update you, as always, and let you guys know. This video is getting long, so I'm going to peace out, but love you guys. Hope you're having a great day or night wherever you are. Thanks so much for supporting this channel. You guys really do mean a lot to me, and I look forward to making videos for you every time. I just can't thank you enough for being a part of this. So I hope you subscribe if you haven't already. I'm not sure what you're waiting for, if you are waiting for something, but we would love to have you join us in our little dreamin' family. So click that subscribe button. And if you would like notifications from me, little pop-up notifications on your phone or in your email saying that I posted a new video, just do one more click. That little bell right next to the subscribe button will get that done for you. But I'm not allowed to do that without your permission, just so you know. Until next time, keep dreaming.